Okay, hello. Hi JJK Clan. So glad you're here. Today's poster is actually dedicated to you, so I'm so glad that you made it. I am just sending out the link here, and we're gonna get going. So give me 1 second, and let us get moving. All right, one place done. 2 places done. Now we're gonna get it on some Discords. If you're just joining in and I can't see you, give me 1 second. I'm just sharing this out, trying to get some beautiful people here to come hang out with us. So just give me 1 more second and we will be done. And we can get started. All right, all of that went out. Hey, what's up, Dan? Welcome. Thank you for coming again today. Awesome. Here we go. I have shared this link out to a few Discords and whatnot, and we are now ready. Yeah, thank you again so much for being here. I simplified my setup. We're not doing a camera change for the card unpackings. I tried to make sure that I could do it from here. So I even tested with some basic energies, and once I make the screen big, I think it'll work well. So excited to do this. All right, so let me make sure that my settings are correct. Give me 1 second here. Okay. And can you guys let me know, can you see my Photoshop screen all right? Thanks, JJK. Yeah, I actually chose today's Pokemon because of your input last week. So that's why I'm really excited that you're here. So yeah, just confirm with me that you guys can see it and we'll get moving. Yes, he can see it. Awesome. And there we go. That's if we need the interwebs. This is if we're designing. This is for when we're pack pulling. Okay, cool. And did that just switch through a few different cuts? Sorry for all the questions. Just want to make sure we're rocking and rolling this time. Look at us. Okay, amazing. So here's what we're doing today. We are designing another poster. This time it is going to be inspired by, drumroll, Mew! We couldn't get it into the Pikachu poster, so we made sure today we're making a Mew poster. And so we're going to be working on that today. I'm going to try to set this at 2 hours total. So let's see what we can make. And I was able to get my hands on this Surging Sparks. So really excited. We're going to open this up. I wasn't able to get 6 packs like I hoped, but we do have a 3 pack and we are going in. So that's 3 winners. And the last person will also take home the Zapdos. Hey, hi Ryan. Ooh, of course, gotta bring on that shine. So yeah, this is gonna be great. We will make sure to do this. Let's say we'll do the first one in 10 minutes. No, 15 minutes. I gotta get started this time. And we're gonna simplify this one a little bit. Hi Frost King, welcome. Oh, I'll have to look, JJK. I'm not sure if I saw it. Did you post it on your YouTube? All right, well, you guys know the drill. We got 2 image options. We're gonna go for a more Japanese-inspired design this week. I wanna have a lot of energy in this design. PokeDad Dan actually showed me this beautiful Pikachu poster. I should actually bring it up. And it just inspired me. And so, oh cool, it is here. So we are going to put up a little Pinterest board just with some basic inspiration. I think I have the actual poster. Oh, here it is. I try not to put the direct references so I don't copy anything, but this, I just love the energy that this has. So thanks for showing me this, PokeDad. So we're not gonna try to recreate this, but I am gonna be inspired by this, and in particular, it's the way that there's energy moving away from the Pokemon, the rays. I really love that. So we're gonna try to emulate some of that today. Okay, awesome. So let's get started. Which Mew are we picking? Top or bottom Mew? The choice is yours. And let me make sure, is everything still going well? Yeah, everything is still connected. You guys can still see everything. Oh, I think there might be bottom. Here we go. We got our first vote. So far this little guy. Who else? Who else? Ooh, we got a bottom now top, so we're even. I love this top one, really beautiful. And I was able to find the artist on Reddit that did it, so I know the rights to it if I need that. Pokey Dad Dan giving another vote for bottom. Let's look at him close up. This is also an official Mew image, this bottom one, versus this is fan art. You can actually see I left some remnants of his logo here. Let's get rid of that. Nice, JJK. That's a really cool chase. All the Mews, there's so many beautiful ones. It's actually, well, I don't want to give it away because I haven't posted it yet, but I may or may not have gotten a pretty sweet Mew from the 151. Yeah, the bottom, it is very stylized. Okay, so looks like we're going bottom. We've got one top, two bottoms. Not seeing any more votes. Oh, let's see. You like the flatness of the bottom, but the pose of the top. The pose of the top is what had me, but I'll also be honest. If we do go with this one, my first thought was to put them kind of like this. Because I already have an idea for the background. And you know what? Maybe I can do that and then we can decide, because it works for both of them. But right now, the bottom has more votes, so we're gonna go with that. Hey, hi Pokeballer, welcome. So glad you could join us. We are getting started on a Mew poster. So make sure that you stick around so you can help us make some of the important decisions on the design and also potentially win some Surging Sparks packs. So we'll be doing that in, set a 10-minute timer. 10 minutes. All right. Here we go. So first I'm just gonna make sure that I get rid of all of this white. We don't need that right now, but that we get all that purple. All right, sweet, Dan is on board. So far we've got our Mew. I think he's pretty sweet. Not sure the sizing just yet. Actually, I was gonna start working on the background because I kind of already have a visual in mind. So I might just do that, even though usually my first step, I really try to make sure that I'm working on the structure. Any elements, right? So like what is gonna be in the poster is really important before you can really start building, because you gotta know how many things to fit into your layout, right? So you can't build a layout before you know what you need. But you can build a background if you think you know what you wanna do. And so that is what I'm doing. I gotta make sure it stays kind of thin, but I think you guys can already see where this is going. I think this could be cool. Let me know how we're feeling about it. Yeah, thanks for asking. Me too. The great thing about this project I didn't even expect was when I was making a recap video of last stream, almost every idea came from you guys. Which Pikachu we chose, the background color, the background lightning bolt, the moves. It was really cool to see that. So yeah, I'm excited to continue collaborating with everyone and making a pretty sick little poster that we can all be proud of, have access to, since we're not selling these. These are just fan art for fun. And for now, I'm just gonna do that. It probably won't be pink. But do we see where I'm going with that? Give me some thumbs up. Give me something in the comments if you like the direction. Not the color, because the color is not there yet. Let's go with that for now, since there's some nice contrast. Realistically, I probably want to take from this blue. So let's actually do that. You were they? Tell me what you mean there. All right, yeah, so how are we feeling? Do we like where this is going? I think it's pretty sweet so far. So we are going to keep going and now go back to the important part, which is figuring out what's in this poster. And I don't want to overdo it. Last time we put a lot of text in there. Okay, we see the vision. There was a lot of text last time. This time I want to do a lot less. And check it out, I did what I said. I was able to fix it, so now you should be able to see all of my windows. So I'm gonna go into here. For now, I'm just gonna pick a really, not simple, but a really big font. Let's just go with that. And we will go from there. So obviously we know we're gonna have Mew's name in here. Let's not start with that font. That's not gonna be the one. The book, ooh, the moon. Oh yeah, that's a great way to start it. Ryan, I love that actually. That's super cool. All right, so let's do this first. We know we're gonna have the name in. We know we're gonna have the Pokemon number. Quick, anyone know it? Just kidding, I already put it up. Rising Sun, nice, yeah, exactly. That's what I'm taking inspiration from. I know it's a bit, I don't know, cliche to start with that when you think of Japanese design, but it is just so iconic and vector. It's such a great shape that, yeah, I thought it would be a fun start to exploring Japanese graphic design, which is absolutely iconic. Oh, nice, JJK, really? That's exciting. What'd you grab? All right, we know we're gonna have the number. I don't know if we need to have all the data like last time. Maybe it'd be cool to get this with the Mew. Let's see. Let's see if we can add in Mew in Japanese. Let me not just trust Google's first source. Here we go. Let's see if we can get these letters in. I'm actually not sure if I can put in Japanese characters. Oh, cool, I can. That is fantastic. So now I've got those. They're a little thin, so I'm gonna convert it into a shape. And this is where I could now add a stroke. And then you'll see, let's raise it here, maybe to 6 or 7. We want to make sure we respect the letter and the communication of it, but that's a good starting place. It might be a little thick. Let's go back down. Better less is more for now, and then, you know, we'll go back to it. Ooh, 4 minutes till the giveaway. Oh, thanks, Dan. Thanks for putting it in there. I think there's quite a bit of a delay. I don't know if there's something I can do about that. It's seeming about 30 seconds or more, but maybe that's normal. That's how you know I don't stream very often. Okay, we're getting there. We know that we've got Mew. We know we've got 151, of course, the last of the original set. We know we want Mew in Japanese. Any ideas? Anything that you guys think we have to have in here? JJK, don't lie. Are you serious? My heart would stop if that came out. Like, Evolving Skies, I don't know how many times a day I have to prevent myself from buying one of those packs, because I just want one so bad. The beautiful Moonbryon. Make sure you let me know, guys. Is there anything else you want to add here? We're not going to do a Pokédex entry per se this time, but if there's anything iconic about Mew that you think we should add, now's the time to speak. It's a new species. We know they're psychic. I mean, of course, we could find a way to get the... Hey, I know it's not Derek Reyes, but hi, Derek Reyes. Welcome to, Design Time. We are in the middle of creating a poster about Mew. Psychic. Oh, that's not going to give me... I just put psychic. That's not going to work. Psychic Pokemon symbol. Wow, shots fired. The first thing that comes up if you just put symbol is weakness. People are feeling some type of way. This one looks good. Oof, and it's actually vector. We're gonna convert it to a smart object so that we can edit it without worrying about messing it up. I don't foresee this thing keeping its color. So let me just go ahead right away. I'm gonna go to my adjustments, hue saturation, get all that color out of there. But now we did it to the whole thing. So what I need to do now is attach it to just this layer. And so now that it's attached to that layer, now I can play with the transparency mode. Oh yeah. I like the idea of bubbles. Bubbles can also be pretty subtly played. Ooh, this looks good. Yeah, that's a great suggestion. Yeah, sorry about that. Let me see if there's a simple way to delay. Maybe I just need to refresh. Okay, I just refreshed the stream. Oh, hey, Pokeprinko. All right, so how are we looking? Sorry about that. I'm gonna work on the bubbles. Let me know how the delay is looking. I'm saying this at 7:17, so uh-oh. These are the struggles of starting a stream. Maybe Mewtwo. Y'all love to add the secondary Pokemon. We might try that out. They might get kicked out, but oh, I like this. All right, let's leave that symbol for now. We don't know where that's gonna go. Pokeprinko, so happy to see you. Not sure if I called it out yet, but hello and welcome. We are getting going here. There was a slight delay before, so I'm trying to see how much it is. Looks like we're pretty close now. Yeah, it's looking like 15 seconds, so. If you don't follow Pokeprinko already, do so. I don't have anything fancy in the chat yet, so I can link to them, but if I did, I would. They've been getting some sweet pulls. Okay, last chance. We need to figure out, is there, ooh, sorry about that. Is there anything being added here? Can you guys see the screen here, the internet? Is there any data here that we want to add? Catch rate, friendship, base. I think we're okay. I think we'll stick to the bubbles. The bubbles is a good idea. Although it is hard. Let's see how we get these bubbles in. Hey! Oh man, that worked quickly. Oh, and here we go. Actually, my timer just went off. So the bubbles, good start already. This image might have too many of them. We'll work on that in a second. But right now we're gonna take a little break from designing because I need to hand out the form and we need to get this giveaway going. Thank you again so much for being here. So fun to be able to be here with everyone and get to design live. Very cool to know that it's a group activity. It's not just me designing in front of you guys, it's all of us. So please make sure your opinion is heard. Even if you think we should add a Raichu or a Mewtwo or whatever you want to add, let's just play around and have fun. All right, here we go. I am getting this ready. 1, 2. Required. Thank you guys for having patience while I get set up. This is our second stream ever. So it is very, very early on. And what that means is you guys have some great chances of winning some pretty great stuff. Last time the odds were 33%, so today is not too bad either. Okay, we've got our form, and I am dropping it in the chat. Let's go. It's time to get that giveaway. Hey. Have you joined the giveaway? Hey. Let's go. All right. So while you guys do that, I'm going to spend just 1 or 2 more minutes here. Let those responses come in. I'm really excited about this bubble idea. I think that this is going to be very cool for the poster. And since we're not adding a lot of information, it makes sense that we can add some fun elements like bubbles. We just need to make sure there's not too many. Yeah, you see, I like the fact that this image looks good because there's a lot of bubbles on their own. Whereas you see here, this bubble, they're overlapping. That's pretty hard to remove. Whereas here, yeah, let's see. We're gonna try downloading this bad boy. Oh, are they trying to get me to do? No, that's not the move. It's a fake PNG. They got us. Maybe it'll come with a EPS, an EPS file. No idea what it stands for. Is Cheeseburger back? Yo, Cheeseburger should always come in. Cheeseburger was PokeDadDan's first Charizard name, correct? If I remember from last week correctly. So we definitely will be doing an ode to our dear Cheeseburger very soon. No, you see, this image tricked me. I thought if I downloaded it, it wouldn't have a background. They're liars. Okay, we're just gonna go with this one for now because this is a challenge that is time-based. So we gotta get it done no matter what happens. But what I could do is, instead of using this main bubble, let's use all the other ones. Because this is the problem, is that for Mew to fit into this, I'd have to make these bubbles massive. So I'm gonna remove that one. Oh, I need to convert this to a smart object. I convert it to a smart object because if I don't, anytime that I change the size of it, I can reduce the quality of the image because it's not saving that information. So now it is. So now I should be okay. Hey, okay, there we go. And now a Charizard. Now let's get this one here. We're gonna pick this bubble is gonna be our one bubble for Mew. Let's see how big she would need to be. And we can make Mew smaller. I mean, it's a small Pokemon. All right, make sure you guys got your name in that form. Don't think I forgot. Last chance. Oh, is that the right form? Yeah. Oh no, that wasn't the right link. Sorry about that. Here. The first link was. That one wasn't. And look how cool. We can even pin this. Boom. Alrighty, I'm gonna refresh to see how many people have submitted. Encapsulated postscript. Woof! Dropping knowledge. See, I didn't even know that. And I've been a designer for 10 plus years. I just say, yeah, it's the APS, you know. All right, cool. So here we go. We've got a very good chance of winning cards, because guess what? It's PokePrinko versus PokeDadDan in the card giveaway. Here we go. Can you tell me if my screen changed? If I know how to stream, which I think I'm learning, you should now see me in all my glory. And I'm gonna start opening this up so we can get going. Hey-oo. Cool, does that mean you can see it? Give me a thumbs up or anything. Awesome, thank you, PokePrinko. We are opening this up. All right, now we need to be gentle because there is a Zapdos. And Pokemon said, we could protect the card, but where is the fun in that? All right, and so our first card of the night is a promo Zapdos. And this is going home with the final winner. Remember, we're doing 3 giveaways, and whoever wins the last giveaway will take this one. So we're gonna go ahead and sleeve this up. And let's see what sleeve we're gonna use. I got these from a giveaway, so I'm giving them to y'all because they're very precious. This one's an Entei. All right, and let's get this card in her new home. It's Entei, but it's also gold lined or yellow lined, so I think it looks nice for the Zapdos. Okay, so that's going home with whoever doesn't win. And we've got 3 packs to open up. Eee, so excited. Thanks again for being here. Really hyped to get this going. We got 3 packs, we got 2 names, and oh wait, no, we have 4 names. Thank you, I'm glad I waited. Look at all these names piling in now. 6 names. PokeDad, trying to get in there twice. Oh, yay. Okay, so let's get the wheel of names up. And, oh, you know what? I need to add, let me add this because you guys need to be able to see this. I'm gonna add this wheel. Oh, perdón. Look at you getting a look at all my stuff. To window. And then it's gonna be to, boom, boom, boom. I can do this. Hey, wheel of names. Thank you. No, we didn't finish yet, Frost King. We're doing 3 giveaways, and so right now I'm getting ready for the first one. Then we'll go back to the poster, and we'll swap. You know, that's how I keep the people here, you know? Gotta keep the people entertained. Okay, so let's get this going. That was last week. Streamception. Yeah, I know. You guys gotta look on the inside for a second there. But no more. All right, we've got Frost King. We've got Pokey-Dad Dan. I know I should be able to copy and paste this, but in the moment I'm just not. Definitely not. Derek Reyes. Okay. Oh, Mad Shadow, yeah. I'll get you in there now because hello, welcome. Fill it out just so that I have it if you don't mind, but I know that you are here now, so I have added you. Look at you getting in here just in time. Welcome. We are about to open up these packs. So let's see who's taking them home first. I'm gonna do one more reload of the form just in case there's anyone else. And there isn't. So let's get this rocking. We got Frost King, Pokey-Dad, Pokeprinkle, Derek Reyes, Mad Shadow. It's time to get going. Spin that wheel, baby. The wheel decides all. Frost King, woo! Oh, I wish I had a reaction or something. Oh, there you go. Yo, I know who that is. Mr. Trevor's in the house. B11, say hello to one of my good friends. Thank you for being here. Awesome, Frost King. You have won your first pack. Trevor, sorry, man, you are late, so you missed the first giveaway. But thank you so much for being here. We're going to get back to the poster after. Let me close this for now. All right, so Frost King, let's pick. Who are you opening up? Executor, Latios, or Pikachu? The choice is yours. Let me make sure I'm in the middle. Yeah, there we go. Trevor is a secret Pokemon enthusiast who knows so much about Pokemon. He's been giving me so much great information. I'm really happy to see him here. Frost King, let's go. Let me know what you want. I know there's a delay, so no worries. Yeah, thank you, Trev. Latios! We pulled the Latios last time. So that actually went home with Mad Shadow. Awesome. Well, thank you for stopping by even for a second, Mad Shadow. Your cards are going out. Yeah, tomorrow they'll be out. I told him Mad Shadow's in Canada, and so Canada had a little postal office strike that made the prices a bit bonkers. But yeah, I can't wait to ship him that card or them. All right, let's talk in. More opening. It's time. Here we go. All right, so we've got code. That's backwards. We're putting the energy here. I've never done it this way, so there might be some learning curve. I don't even know how to hold it. All right, here we go. Let's see. I'm gonna stand up because this is hard. I'm like trying to find it. Here we go. Oh, there we go. We got a groove now. Oh, I love this Pokemon. I just discovered this last time. Really cute. All right, Clemens Quick Wit. I'm not gonna try to say that. Our first reverse holo. No! Ah! Yo, an art rare. Oh my gosh. If I knew how to add reactions, this would be the moment. Oh my goodness. Yo, that is freaking adorable. Oh my goodness, so happy for you. Oh, what a cute card. Let's see, maybe it's a double hitter? Tapa Lily! Okay, okay. Still a very nice card. I love the color palette on that. I mean, look at that. That is every color in the rainbow. Beautiful. But hey, this is a win. Congratulations. I hope you're as excited as I am. And we're gonna put it away in this beautiful sleeve that I got from a giveaway. So that's going home to you now. We gotta sleeve these bad boys right away. Hey, that is a really nice card. The centering isn't great, but you know, we're here for the art. The art is great. Congrats, that's awesome. Put it in there, and now we'll put it in here. And now you've got yourself a new illustration rare. So congratulations, I'm very excited for you. Let me know in the comments if you also want the reverse holo, and if you want the whole pack. Happy to send you the whole thing, just let me know. But thank you so much for being here. So happy that you got something, that's fantastic. Okay, so let's put those babies aside. And I even have a little note here so we don't get lost. This is Frost King. Look at me becoming a streamer with notes and stuff. Come on. Who is this guy? All right. So that was our first giveaway. Now let's move on from my face. Back to the poster. Frost King, congratulations. Hope that that pull makes you happy. Yeah, really great. We've got a good hit rate so far on stream, so maybe there's just something special when you stream. Let's get to this poster. We're here to make a Mew-inspired poster together. So if you've got ideas, bring them to the table. If you think there's information that should be on this poster that's not, let me know, because this stream is only a success if you guys like the poster. All right, so let's get moving. I think I want to try one thing real quick. I put him too much in the corner, and you just can't put baby in the corner, you know? So I'm gonna try to grab my shape layers that are the background. I'm gonna group those here. Yeah, there we go. And we'll move this around for now. Yeah, right? That streamer luck is coming in. Thank you so much, Matt Shadow. I appreciate that you're here. Oh yeah. Yeah, no worries. I'll make sure to upload it if you guys want to check it out. Definitely will be here afterwards. I need to make sure that I keep track of these layers, because right now I have not named them, and I usually do. So psychic symbol. What do we have here? We've got our main bubble. If you don't get your layers named early on, in 30 minutes, this could be a battlefield. Bubble many. Okay, cool. So now we've got all our assets. Oh, this was the Mew we almost went with. I still might use it for another poster because it's just so beautiful, but I love this classic Mew here. Let's bring this bubble down a little bit. It's a little bit strong. You got it, Dan. Yeah, we're gonna work on this now. Okay, so first thing I wanna do is make Mew a little bit bigger because it's Mew. They're the star of the show. And let's not put them too in that corner. That's a good size there. And then let's go to our shape, and now we'll just start reworking some of these shapes. I won't spend too much time on these rays because they're so easy to edit. You know, this can be something I clean up afterwards, because what we want to make sure is that all of them feel like they're coming from the same center. And right now they're not, right? So I want them all to come. Here, let me build this shape here so you guys can see it. They should all feel like they have this center right here. And so I need to make sure that I am realigning them so that that's the case. Otherwise you lose the effects. Oh, you lose the effect. Ooh, that's not a good shape. Let's make that a little more delicate. Yeah, like I said, we'll finesse that later. Yeah, that was a major goal too, you know, if we do use this one, we can tag him. I mean, let's play with this. All right, no decision is final. That's why we love being graphic designers, because we can just really edit every single pixel, test something out, see if an idea works. If it works, go with it, and if it doesn't, just go back to the other one or start with a new one. That is pretty cute. Let's see what you guys think. Oh, and I haven't forgotten, well, I did, but I won't forget anymore. Set a 12-minute timer. We're gonna do the second pack in 12 minutes. So make sure you either come back or you stay till then. Okay, I really like this Mew. Can we agree? Is there mutiny on the other Mew? Oh, did I just say that? Sorry. Are we okay with switching to this Mew? That just happened, yeah. If so, let me know. If not, we don't have to decide yet. Decisions are hard. We can still work on building most of the other assets. I really want this Mew to be big. And what I first want to do... Hey, welcome back, Derek. Thank you. Yes, it is going well, I hope. Right now, I'm going to build a margin. I'm not going to do a grid like last time, but I do want to make sure we have some nice margins to work with. Yeah, all right. I think you guys are right. This is the Mew. This is the way. So we're going to keep that Mew. Let's work on my favorite thing real quick, and that is typography. I want nothing to be more important than this Mew. So like I said last time, every great poster is about hierarchy. I'm not a dad, but they happen. The dad jokes happen, so yeah, they go hard. Okay, but let's choose a font together. This is such a fun part of the design process. And since we know that we need this to be really large, since we want it to be the most important piece, we also need a font that is gonna fit with Mew, right? And Mew's personality. There are a whole lot of fonts here. The cool thing is, oh, I love this font. I don't know if this is the one, but this is a really fun font to play with because it's so angular. You can do a lot of fun stuff with your layout based on that. There's just so much geometry to these letters. I could see something like that. These bubbles are kind of bothering me, actually. There's too many of them right now. Let's get rid of them for now. How are we liking so far? Here we go, I'm gonna zoom out. Let's get some reactions in the chat if we like where it's going. I think we still need to play with placement, and it really comes down to what we do with the font here too. That Mew tucked in really nicely there, but let's explore more. Let's see. Let me go to some of my favorites. This is always a great one, but I think it's too stylized for Mew. This is cute. We're also keeping in mind that we're taking inspiration from Japanese graphic design here. And with graphic design from Japan, although illustration-wise, of course, there's so much richness and depth, minimalism is a big part of their designs because balance is a big part of their design principle. So, ooh, speaking of Japanese culture, maybe it's a little, I don't know, that's kind of cool. Soda pop all around. Something about this one. Let's pick one more. I want to have one more option, and then we're gonna choose from those three options. Because we could do something very bubbly to play off of the bubbles of, yeah, you see, we could, oh snap. I don't know if I can even, I just had a really cool idea that I don't know if I can do. I think I might be able to actually. I think we could do this. Let's see. So these are the two programs that I use. I use Illustrator and Photoshop a lot. Oh guys, let me know which font you think. Is it the third one, the bubble one? The second one, which was more samurai based? Or the first one? And here, let's bring them back up. We've got bubble, we've got samurai, we've got geometry. So let's see which one you guys want. Geo, samurai, bubble. And the bubble one, we're gonna do some cool stuff with if we go with that one. But I'll wait for y'all to decide. Boom, boom, boom. And while you do that, I'm gonna play with our bubbles so that it doesn't look like a soda pop ad. And what I'm gonna do to do that easily is create a mask. That's what you see here. I created a mask, which means that now anywhere I paint with this brush, you see, I can either add or I can remove. It's magic! It's sorcery! Man, I wish I could show someone from the 1800s Photoshop. That's tough, right? There's some good fonts there. Ooh, okay, you want to see the option with the geometry, or I'm sorry, with the bubble. So check this out. The reason why I love using Illustrator is because Illustrator has invested a lot in their 3D capability. Now, it's not going to be a 3D asset. I'd have to spend a lot more time to get that. But I can make it a static 3D asset. And so you'll know what that means very soon. And let me come up with a few options for this. So there's this one that's pretty cute. And then there's Bubble. No, what was this font called? Oh, sorry guys. Know your font names. It makes life a lot easier. Oh, I'm so sorry if that's wrecking you guys. There we go. Blow Up, that's what it's called. The problem is my phone is hiding the ability to switch apps, so I have to guess. All right. Oh, I thought I just had it. Blow Up. Here we go. Okay, so with Blow Up, first thing we're gonna do is separate the letters to make sure they're not touching, because I need these to be 3 independent assets. Oh, cool. Hey, if you have a question, please let me know. Love to answer anything. Let's start by giving this color because we need it to have some color since it's gonna be 3D. But the color doesn't matter too much because we'll be able to completely edit that. So now that I have this font, I'm going to change it from a font to a shape. And now it's a shape. And so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open up my 3D tool, and here it is. These are all my options. There's so much I can do here, but I don't wanna do this. I wanna go here to inflate. And so once I've inflated this object, I can play with the placement. I wanna make sure to inflate both sides. I don't want it to be too thick, so I can choose the thickness of the letter. And then what I'll do is I can make this a little more metallic. Add some roughness to it so we get a good shine out of it. And then lighting. We want to make sure it's nice and bright, right? Mew is cute and cuddly. It's not a dark Pokemon, so we want it to be really bright. So we're going to amp up the light. And here we go. Let's render this. Looks pretty good. Let's do it straight on. It's a little too abstract, but I think it's cool. Let's see. It's not my decision. So I am now gonna take this and we are going to open up Photoshop. I'm gonna enter it as a smart object, which again, we do that because a smart object, I can now make changes to this and I won't affect the original design. So I'll always be able to come back there, right? So if I go to Illustrator now, and let's say, okay, now I'm back in Illustrator, and I say, no, this actually should be, green. And I save that. Then Photoshop says, oh, okay, fine, whoa, this is green. Sorry. You can see it's still loading, unfortunately, but come on, you can do it. There we go. Okay, so now we've got our choice, our 3 choices. Are we going with this really bubbly Mew idea? This more samurai Mew idea? Or are we keeping it geometric with this Mew? The choice is yours. And I'm sorry if there's a little delay again. I can see here that, yeah, I think it's my internet. Some people are a little more ahead than others. Sorry. Blame the interwebs. While you guys think about that, I'm gonna clean this up a little. You see how it's a little pixelated? That is because this is not a high resolution image. And that's okay. For right now, that's all right. But I just wanted to double check that. Ooh, the last one. The geometric one. I don't want to vote yet because I want to hear your opinions, but I will let you guys know what I think once at least another person responds. PokeDab Dan just said, I feel like Samurai fits better with the rising sun visual, and while I agree, that's also why we might not want to go with it, right? It is literally two stereotypes on top of it. Not stereotypes, I'm sorry, but you know what I mean. Two very known visual elements of Japanese culture. And so that could be a good thing, right? We could see that as, as a positive part of the poster, or to add a little bit more contrast, right? We do something a little more unexpected. And that's what these two different elements give us. Let me fix the color on this. That'll help you guys also now see. So now we're gonna do what we did last time, right? We're gonna use this hue and saturation layer, make it apply only to this shape. And now I can just change the color here. And now I get even more depth because I can choose, there we go. Oof, look at that. I mean, we could totally go monochromatic here. And we could have fun with this. Let me convert this to a smart object and check it out. What we could do with this one is, ooh, look, this got cut off. I'll have to fix that. But let's say we just do this. Then we're gonna duplicate this layer. And in this layer, we'll have the E. Let's delete this. Ooh. We're gonna delete here. Okay, and now we're gonna replicate this one more time, and then we're going to unmask here. Oops, sorry. Yes, I know I missed. Let's see. There we go, we need our mu. Whee! And then we'll delete our E. All right, and now that we've gotten rid of that, so now we can add a little more realism, right? They're bubbles, so it wouldn't all be the same size. They wouldn't all be the same height. They need to have a little variation, right? And then this becomes a completely different poster, right? This would probably go up here. We'd probably want to move mu down here so the letters look like they're floating. Otherwise on the bottom they can look a little heavy, right? Almost like they're sinking. Which is a cool idea too, as I say that out loud. This is what I love about graphic design. Like, there's just no wrong answers. We're gonna do whatever we want and get the poster we want. So, okay, I don't know what to do. Yeah, thank you for being here, Ryan. Thank you for being here, Poke Prinko, Diane, everyone who's here, Frost King. You guys are legends. I appreciate you so much. My timer just went off too, so that means it's time for another giveaway. What we're gonna do is maybe, I'm just trying to still decide this font. The font is so important. My heart is saying to go with the geometric, I'll say that. But the bubble letters do have a lot of fun. So we'll decide after the giveaway. I'm going to share out the form again, and we are going to get ourselves another giveaway going. Here we go. If you already filled it out, you do not need to fill it out again. This is just in case we got any new people, any quiet people. Gonzo! Wow, I'm so thankful for you to be here. Thank you. What would it look like with the background like shades of purple? Yeah, that's very cool. And I wonder, do you think the rays should be purple, or do you think the actual background? I'll prepare for your answer either way. Make sure you guys fill in that form. Nope, don't fill it in again if you already did. I got you, but if you are new here, make sure that you fill that out. Okay, that is more pink than purple. This will take a lot of finesse. You know, I find with purple, this might be interesting to somebody. Wow, that is so striking. Oh my gosh. What just happened? Did those colors just hit you guys as hard as they just hit me? As soon as I saw that contrast, I was like, damn, that's nice. Or darn, I'm sorry. Trying to keep it family friendly. Yo, yeah, what do you guys think? I don't know. Yeah, Dan, I think the geometric is going to win, but I just love the bubble font. And I think that the bubble font will make its comeback. Mark my words. The bubble font, maybe not for this poster, but I really like where this is going. Purple is looking, yeah. Thank you, Gonzo, for that suggestion. This is why it takes a village. I truly believe that ideas don't come from one place. It comes from, or the best ideas don't come from one place. It's a collective. So thank you guys for your input. I swear I won't spend too long finessing, or I promise I won't spend too long finessing these shapes. It could literally last a lifetime. Last call for the form. Okay, I am now going to reload the form. And let's see, we did get more responses. Hey, who are the new responses? Okay. It says that we got new ones, but they're not loading, so unless maybe you guys just went again. Gonzo, if you want in on the giveaway, make sure you let me know and join that forum. It's still my project at the end of the day. I agree, yeah, it is my name on it, but that's a huge part of this channel, right? Like everything we create, this isn't about selling these things. You know, maybe in the future we'll have some stuff like that, but after the stream is over, this will be available for anyone that wants to download it. This isn't for sale, so this is our poster. And so, yeah, your suggestions are not just welcome, they're needed and super appreciated. So, ooh, I like that already. Okay, cool. I said it was the last call, and it was. I gotta stick to that. I just wish these last... It says there's 8 responses, but I'm only seeing 1, 2. Oh, okay. Well, I appreciate that, Gonzo, and so does everyone else, because the chances just went up. So, let's see what we're doing here. I'm going to open up our wheel. Dum-ba-da-bum. Sorry, guys. Hey, Derek, welcome back. You're just in time. We are... Boop. Sorry, Frost King, you already won. We are opening up some packs. And by the way, Frost King, you will be able to be part of the last giveaway again. So if you want to stay, either way, I will make sure that for the last one, anyone can enter. But I want to make sure, you know, at least 2 people win. So we're going to go ahead now and switch. Sorry for those screen switches so quickly. I know it was a little jarring. Okay, so we got Pokedad, we got Pokeprinkle, we got Derek, we got Mad Shadow, who did have to step away, but he did show up and he did say hello. Trevor, I didn't see your name in there. Not sure if you're still here, but it's too bad because at this point I gave the warning. So let's shuffle these names. There's so many. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Good luck, y'all. Who's gonna win some cards? Yes! Boom! Awesome. Pokedad Dan, congratulations. Yes! They lost all 3 giveaways last time, so very happy. Their moment has come. Congratulations. Yeah, you are now a winner. Get out of here. Oh, actually, I do that back. Pokedad Dan, Frost King. Okay, sweet. So now that business is done, we are going to open another pack. All right. Pokedad, congrats. Oh, hope you're still here. I know Pokedad is quite busy, but I think he's still here. Let me know who you're putting your bets on, Executor or Pikachu. And I'm going to drink some water. Okay, awesome. Woohoo! Yay! Pokedad Dan saying he's never won anything before. This was his moment. Gonzo, your growth is awesome to see, man. I think last time I dropped by, you were under 100. I sure was. I appreciate you so much. Yeah, the last few days especially have been growing quickly. I super appreciate everyone. And to be honest, we have not even gotten started. I'm doing the, opening packs content because it's fun. I'm learning new Pokemon, but I have so much more in store, guys. There's a lot. So thank you for being here early. We've got some big plans, so stick around. And I'm a new collector, and so that's why these giveaways are so important to me. I want us to collect together. It's not just you guys watching me collect. Enough talking. It's Pikachu. All right, standing up, because it was just easier to hold him. Okay, remembering where to stand. Here you go, Dad. Oh, I just called you Dad, but I meant Dan. But, don't tell anyone that just happened, please. I got a reputation. Okay, here we go. So, we've got a code card here. I don't know if anyone wants it, but now she exists. We're gonna put our energy to the front. Oh, why'd he do it off camera? Why'd he do it off camera? Sus. Just kidding. I'm just a noob. Okay, aquí vamos. Listo. Gimme. Togetic. Sizzlipede. I don't have to name them all. Oh, Pacho Berry, okay. Okay, here we go. I actually really love this card. Look at that. That is a color palette. Like, wow. Beautiful. Okay, a Wu Chain Reverse Hollow. Tight, tight. Beautiful artwork on that. A lot of photorealism there. Ninetales Reverse. Oh, congrats. That's beautiful. I don't know if you're a Ninetales fan like I am, but that's a sweet one. Okay, here we go. That off-camera look. And a Skeldurge. A little alligator action. Okay, congratulations. No major hit, but some beautiful cards here. Hey, Trevor, you're still here. You didn't join the giveaway, mate. All right, well, congratulations. Yeah, Gonzo. I actually, on Pokemon TCG Pocket, I've been playing a lot, and I still haven't gotten the Mewtwo deck, or the Pikachu deck, but I have a Marowak, Dugtrio, and Annihilate deck that's killing. Almost 50 wins. Pokedad, congratulations. Here are your hits. Ooh, that's close, Heido. And then your rare, Hollow. Awesome. Hey, they're beautiful cards, beautiful art. And now they're yours. So congratulations. That is some sweet cards to take home. All right. And let us keep it going. Boom, ba bum. And next time, I definitely am going to try to keep my word, like I said last time, and get more packs. I had trouble finding Surging Sparks like everyone in the world. Oh, Primate. I'm sorry. That's what I meant. Not Annihilate. Not in the game yet. That's what I meant. But thank you, PokePrinko. Okay, awesome. So, Dan, you will have those cards sent to you very soon. Let's get this out of the way. And we still have one pack giveaway that we're going to do at the end. So stay tuned. I'm not going to set a timer just yet because I'm not sure. This poster is doing exactly what I hoped. It's a lot less information than last time. So I like that. And I think it's going to make it a little bit quicker to finish. Okay, so let's get back to this. What we need to do right now, and what I'm going to try to do, is focus on the architecture of the poster. The colors are fun to work on, the bubbles need some love, but I want to make sure that our frame is correct now that we know that we're going with the geometric font. So I'm going to turn on our margins. Oh, that's not the true margin, that must have moved. Let's reset our guides. We're going to clear our guides, set a new margin. Let's see. That didn't work, and that's okay. Try again, clear guides. There we go. Now we're going to open up here. We're going to get a new guide layout. That opens up this. And from here we pick our margins. 50, that was the problem there. And so now this is what we use to figure out where this font goes. So I want that to all have the same line. This is gonna have the same line. And we're gonna change this font. It feels really heavy right now. And then this, see this I want to be really big. Tell me what you guys think here. Oh, thanks Trevor, I appreciate that. Appreciate that. Me and Trevor are doing this really cool new thing where we're hanging out once a week. His apartment complex has a ping pong table. So we play a tournament, either 5 games, sometimes 7 games, and whoever is the winner gets to raid the other person's binder and grab a card. And we're reasonable, you know, we're not huge collectors, so it's not like we've got anything crazy. But yeah, it's person's choice, so it's a really fun little game that we've been playing together. See, I want to do, ooh, no stroke. I didn't mean to add that stroke. Ping pong or table tennis. Sometimes I say table tennis to make me feel more adult, but you know, let's be real. Ping pong with stakes. Oh, Tinkley, thank you so much for being here. I know you came last time towards the end, so I appreciate you showing up again. The form is pinned, so please submit for the giveaway. You will have to be here for that one to win it, but please, yeah, feel free to put your name in there. I'm not sure how I'm feeling about the Japanese letters so far. I want to know what you guys think. So give me some feedback. I think there's one place where we can add just some fun elements. The poster needs a little bit of, I think, symbols. You know, we talked about having this, so maybe this is an opportunity to add in here. We still need to make more space. More space, he says. Ooh, foosball. Awesome. Love me some foosball as well. My partner, she's to the left. Oh, that's great. Love that idea. Tinkley just suggested that we actually move the Japanese letters here next to the numbers. Let's test that out. So there is this issue that we talked about. This font that I've chosen, or when I imported the letters, the shape is very thin. And I want to make sure I'm respecting the Japanese letters. Does anyone know, you know, like this subtlety of this here? Something tells me not to mess with that. Because my first thought is to smoothen that. Oh, I like that too. Pokeprinko suggesting that maybe we blur it to add some more depth. Yeah, that's great. I know for sure that it can't be black. Hey, Gonzo just suggested maybe the Japanese font needs a drop shadow if it's kind of behind the mu. We got a lot of good ideas coming in. We've also got an idea to use a psychic symbol as the circle that the rays are coming out of behind the mu. Only thing with that, although I love that idea, is the mu is technically meant to be the center. And so there's not a way for you to see that if it's working correctly. Does this mu have a little white here? Where is our mu? No, I need to fix this shape. So I'm not sure if we'll be able to do that, Pokedad, but it is a good idea. All right, let's try this here. Yeah, I think so. I mean, this actually is looking really nice the way this is locked up. And if I kept this here, I'd probably drop it, maybe do it white, something like that, or without the stroke. But I want to test out this other idea too. Yeah, that doesn't work. But thank you for suggesting to try that. Love that. Pokeprinko's got an idea. Oh yeah, similar. Maybe use... Okay, so we're going to take this now. We're going to make it nice and big. Ooh, not going to do that. Let's put it to 100%, but let's make sure that it's behind everything except for the rays. Get rid of the grid there. I think they need to be black if they're back here, but... Tinkley, design, yes, more creative direction. So what that means is For my own brand, Mind Flowers, it's a brand I own with my partner. That's where I'm at right now. That's my biggest business. We own a studio, or we work out of a studio here where we have 5 employees and we make home decor products. So I lead the social marketing website for that, and my partner Olivia is the creative vision. And then I'm also a creative director for a startup called Groove Time, that they are making a dance game. And so I created their brand identity and then joined them on their social team. And so across those 2 accounts, we right now have 1.5 million followers or more. Gonzo, thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you spending any time with us. We're gonna keep finessing this, and you'll see the final result later. Thank you. But yeah, that's a little bit of what I do. I spend a lot of time on social media, trying to hack those accounts, continue to do well. We've had some good success with the Groove Time. I've managed to go viral once a week now for, I think it's 32 weeks. So that's 32 weeks of at least 1 million views. And so now I'm trying to take some of those learnings and bring them to my own channel. And not just to my channel, but to any other creators. PokeDad Dan had a really fantastic idea of making a Discord that all of us new YouTubers can be in and get tips from each other, get tricks, just talk to each other about successes, failures. And since I can't manage 2 Discords, I know it's a little self-serving, but I did make one for Poke Art Hunt, but we're gonna have a huge section just for PokeTubers. And I'm gonna give as much information and tips as I can based on my success. So that's a little bit about me. Now you guys know a little bit about who I am. Man, I don't know what it is. I'm struggling with the Japanese letters. They just don't feel thick enough for me. Let me try the drop shadow idea first before I decide how I feel about it. And I think for this idea, we do need it to be a bit far. Yeah, thank you so much, Pokeprinko. You've given a ton of great advice. I'm glad. I was able to give Pokeprinko just a few tips in our on DMs on Discord, and yeah, I'm glad to know they're helpful. Community, it's all about community. Ooh, another idea. I love ideas. Tinclay, another idea for the Japanese is to make it white text and stroke it with purple. Cool, let's try that out too. White text. Purple stroke. We're gonna make the stroke here, and let's go extreme at first. Easier to judge it and know if we hate it than to like feel lukewarm about it. Thanks, PokeDad Dan. He likes the subtle letters. So the stroke at this size, too big, but at a smaller size, let's see what it does for us. Why did I just do that? I don't need you. Get out of here. Okay. I'm gonna get rid of our bubbles just for a second. I love our main bubble. I'm not sure about the many bubbles. And we also need to work on some of the coloring of the bubble. It doesn't feel like it's part of the scene right now. Let me try colorizing it. When you colorize a layer, it means that you remove all colors from it and equalize it to one color. So even if it has blues and pinks and greens, it'll all be shades of a certain color to black or to white. And so you can tell, you see here, I can raise the lightness and darkness, the saturation, and then if I change the hue, it just changes what color across the board. So let's figure out what we're trying to do here. Because I think we want to match the blue of the eyes. It's that grape soda. Gotta have that grape. Okay, the stroke I'm not sure about, but the white was helpful. Something about the white with the drop shadow is nice. The only problem is we're losing the white because our background is, because these rays are white. So maybe that's what we need to solve here. Let's group this and color it all at once. And maybe our rays need some more blue inspiration. Yeah, that's what I've been doing, Dan, and let me show you what we get from that. So Dan just said, what if you played with the overlay effect? And so what he means with that is here when you look at our layers, so we're looking here at this Japanese text. Here I can change how the layer behaves. And these are basically just, oof, this is a hard thing for me to describe. I should probably learn. But it's essentially changing the relationship between this layer and the layers underneath it by either darkening pixels, creating contrast in pixels, everything you see here, right? Color burn. And I can use this shortcut to shuffle through them. So let me zoom in so you guys can really see. All right, so let's switch through. I'm gonna go to 80%. For some of them, it'll stay the same. But here we go, overlay. This is the one that PokeDad Dan just suggested. PokeDad Dan is really cool. Hey, Trevor, thank you so much for being here. See you tomorrow. And yeah, next stream will be coming up. So thank you again for coming by. Really appreciate your time. Dan, I keep calling you Dad. This is gonna get weird. Dan, this is looking cool. Thank you for that awesome suggestion. It's the blending of color and lighting. Great way to put that. Thank you so much. And let's see, let's use our margins to try to make these the same size and see what that does. But because we have the shadow, we'll make the shadow what goes to the edge, not the actual shape. I'm gonna lower our opacity a little. You know, this could work if the mu wasn't where it was. So I think the mu is actually what's causing us issues, and we didn't even know it. Check this out. Let's get our mu out of there. We've got our bubble, we've got our mu. We're gonna put it right here. Ooh, I think we're getting there. We're gonna plus her up just a wee bit. Hey, that's coming together. Oh, snap. And check out what this does. Of course, Dan. Hey, we've all got some coolness in us, right? We're all swimming from the same, or no, drinking from the same pond. I think ideas all come from the same place. We just all either get access to them. Nobody ever comes up with anything 100% unique. So you are in flow, my friend, and pulling from the great flow. Okay, let us see. I really like where this is going. I'm not so sure that this needs to be black anymore. I'm wondering if, I spoke too soon. Maybe it would be a dark blue, but it would need to be pretty dark. Yeah, something like that. There's something about complete black. Like usually in my designs, I almost never actually use complete black. What I'll do is use 070707. So the difference between that and true black is very subtle, but I believe it makes a difference. Okay, so for now we're gonna go with that. And let's set our timer now. I don't wanna keep you guys here forever. Set a timer for 14 minutes. All right, let's see. Another idea. What if you tried putting the Japanese text to the left of the English mu and had it sort of fade into it? Oh, that's cool. I see what you mean. You know, I know that you didn't mean this, but if you don't mind, let me explore this other idea I just thought of. I know that obviously, just like English, it doesn't read this way, but there is something maybe cool about having it vertical. I don't know if that changes it. No, especially for Japanese text, I don't think you can do that. So, PokeDad Dan is suggesting that maybe we try putting it to the left of the English mu. Every time that happens, it's so annoying. And fading it into it. So the only problem with that is that this text is so long. Look how small this needs to be for it to be within our margins. Man, elements are fun to figure out, but it is no joke. Yeah, we need to raise this up. Bloop. Okay, I'm not sure about this. Oh, let's lock this so that this doesn't move for right now. We are gonna lock this background, so now I can't grab that. Oh, now I can't grab that. This Japanese text is killing me. is killing me though. Okay, I'm gonna leave that text for there for right now, just because I'm not really sure what to do with it. I'm not sure if she's gonna make it. Right now, this 151 is kind of bugging me, and so I want to see. We need to make it the same font. Okay, well that's worth trying. PokeDad said if we do it that way, we just need to put them, if we do the Japanese text vertical, I would just need to do this. So this followed by this. Come on. Oh, what just happened? Sorry, I just accidentally clicked something and there we go. Lost my ability to grab objects. What is going on? That is so strange. I just made some sort of edit to this that now is not letting me edit the shape. Uh-oh, there she goes. When something goes wrong, I've learned to just accept that it's probably user error. And so I just see what I did wrong and figure it out. Here we go. All right. Putting a lot of work into this idea, but nothing matters more than the typography, in my opinion. So this is where I love putting my time. Okay, so this is not too bad. Man, it's so weird. Just reset this because my layers weren't working. Hey, I really like that actually. I think we're onto something. Maybe have it up on the right side. Let's see. I think we might have put it in a kind of cool place just now. I'm gonna group it, size it a little better, and maybe make it come right up the top. Back to overlay. This is Photoshop that we're in. Yeah, I could see that. This is Photoshop. I was in Illustrator earlier when I was working on the typography, but we switched over to here. Photoshop's where I do most of my design work in the sense of like building layouts. I use Illustrator usually for elements. Okay, so I need to switch this because, yep, this needs to be the same font. Otherwise it'll seem strange. And this is bad practice. What I should do is use my bounding box and then go to my right adjustment. There we go. And so I'm gonna now need to make sure I've got enough space here. And I want the same amount of space here and here. Okay. That is looking pretty good to me. I am liking where that's going. I'm gonna do something that probably won't work. But as I've said already, I like experimenting. So we're gonna do this, we're gonna drop it to 50, and then we're gonna go to overlay. What do we think about that? I'm not sure. I think we've lost a bit of contrast, maybe. Oh, that is the bubble we've been waiting for. That's how the bubble should look. Oh, I don't know. I love the subtlety of this poster now when it's so delicate and Mew is such a delicate Pokemon, or delicate looking Pokemon. They definitely pack a punch. Let me unlock this layer so we just gotta keep playing with Mew. Oh, there it is. I think that's what we just need to do. Hey, I think we just figured it out. The Mew is gonna go up there. This is gonna come over here. And look at this look how we're creating this great structure, right? Without even trying. There's basically a shape here, our main shape here, and then our supporting shape here, right? That's very cool. Designs are all containers. And so that is a really cool realization. Yay, I'm so happy that you guys like where it's going. Hey Dan, I'm sorry, in the Discord, what was your favorite Pokemon? You had told me, and yeah, could you remind me? And everyone else that's here, let me know what your favorite Pokemon is, please. I would love to know. I chose Mew for this poster because another subscriber from our last stream wanted a Mew poster. So I want to make sure that I'm choosing Pokemon that you guys love. So please fill me in. Give me the scoop. Okay, so now that we've done this, I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's a hole in the design, right? We've created this great structure, but look here. There's this big empty space here. And it's really easy to fix. Ooh, I see some names coming in. Okay, Frost King loves Blastoise. Frost King, I should have guessed that. Loves a good Squirtle. Sivgum, hey, welcome. Sivgum, I tried adding you on Discord. You either didn't accept or, yeah, I did it wrong. But I wasn't able to send you your giveaway from last week because I couldn't find you anywhere. So if you want that giveaway, make sure that you, add me on Discord. That's what it was. Raichu, Articuno, Charizard, Cheeseburger, Wigglytuff. Oh, Quilting Clay. I love Wigglytuff, actually. I think they're super underrated. Here we go. So this should be my username on Discord. Let me know if that works. If it doesn't, I'll make sure that I get your username before the stream ends. But no worries either way. I kept it for you. I told Dan you had one more week to show up and get it. So I am so happy to see you here. Oh, I accidentally just rotated this. Give me a second to put it back. Wee wee. The rotation tool is really annoying because resetting rotation can be kind of a pain. There we go. Okay, so back to the issue that is happening here. So this space here, there's a really easy way for us to fill it in without adding anything to the design. We're just gonna push where this is. And you know what? I wonder, the rising sun Japanese symbol, is there a certain amount of rays that it should have? Does the Japanese rising sun have a certain amount of rays? The rising sun flag is a Japanese flag that consists of a red disc and 16 red rays emanating from a disc. Interesting. The visual does not... Oh, I see. Okay, well, we are not going to do that many. That is too many for us. So, it is inspired by the rising sun. Yeah, Wigglytuff is super underrated. Let me see if I can show you real quick. I don't have that many cards, but I do... My pile is starting to grow a little bit, and I had this beautiful Wiggly EX. I'm giving you guys a sneak peek. Oh no, actually I already posted this, but I pulled this card, and yeah, I love this Wigglytuff. Very pretty card. Yep, that's me, Sivgum. That is an NFT project that I used to be a part of. The little duck visual you see. Awesome, so glad you found me. Can't wait to get those cards to you. We are getting close to our next giveaway. We've got 4 minutes. So Sivgum, you're here at the perfect time. The form is pinned. Don't miss your chance. And it's perfect because if you win, you've already got a package headed your way. Oh, excuse me. All right. As you guys can see, like I mentioned before, these shapes, I knew that they were going to change so much. So I really tried to make sure not to spend too much time on their exact shape. And yeah, it worked to our advantage because now we did not waste a bunch of time, fine tuning. Design is fluid until it's solid. Until you hit that export button, nothing is done. Okay, that might be a little too small here. Yeah, let's fill in this space and let's get a good angle going here. Remember, we want these all to feel like they're coming from the same place, which means that this one here, this left, is coming over too much. There we go. Now that looks right. Now we're cooking with gas. All right, we are getting so close to having The Mew poster of our dream. So I'm gonna try something real quick. The bubble is looking really beautiful. Oh, I'm sorry. So let's see. Tinclay, I have a few pages in my binder just for Wigglytuff. That's a sleigh. Very cool. I do not have a binder of anything yet. Well, I do have a little Pikachu binder that I just am collecting a bunch of common 151 cards, but I can't wait to start my first binder of my full arts. This is right now my full art collection. I know it's a stack. You know, I'm happy with how many I have. But yeah, in total, I think it's maybe 30 cards so far. So I'm gonna do a video soon just going through them. I think it'll be cool to do like, here are my favorite top 20 cards today, and then in a year, see how many cards I have and what the favorites are. Magneton, Pokeprinko, I love that. I actually totally understand. I was so happy to find out that there is another evolution to Magneton, right? It's what is it? Magneton evolutions, let's see. Magnezone. Yo, Magnezone is tight. Like, that is a really cool Pokemon. Okay, I am going to conquer my ADHD and we are going to get this poster finished. I'm just looking at this here and asking myself, is there anything missing? Is there anything that we could add? I usually don't look at a poster and say, what could we add, just because simplicity is great. And actually, with the time that we have, maybe we keep it this simple, and what I'm gonna do is after this giveaway that we're about to start, we're just gonna spend 15 minutes after working on texture and making this poster really feel like it has depth to it. It's very flat right now, and last time I did all the texture off, but I think you guys will appreciate that process. So we're gonna pop through that together. Just as I was saying that, I realized the drop shadow idea is still kind of awesome. I'm not sure if it's dead yet. It would need to be black. Anybody else seeing what I'm seeing? Are we liking? Let's see, if we want it to be recognizable but subtle. So let's fine tune it here. Oh, my timer's going off. We're getting there. Oh, look at that, I love that. See how the final character is over the M? What do we think about this drop shadow? Let me take off the grid and I'm gonna show you now with it and without it. With drop shadow, without drop shadow. You guys let me know. Okay, we could add a DNA symbol or an eyeball symbol in the bottom left to fill it in. Yeah, I agree that left corner is still kind of sus. I feel like we haven't unlocked that corner yet. And maybe this is where, yeah, we could just add a little bit of symbolism. Maybe we could even add, I know Mew doesn't have a technical evolution, but it does have another form if I remember right. Okay, without, ooh, we've got some controversy. We've got 1 for and 1 against the shadow. So is anyone gonna be our tiebreaker? You guys let me know. Let's see. While we are doing that, before we start our giveaway, I wanna follow my thought because ADD runs hard. So like I said earlier, if you weren't here, this is my Pinterest board of just some inspiration. Okay, we've got another vote without. Oh, Tinclay just solved it. Yeah, okay, so we've got some thoughts. Tinclay thinks that the shadow is cool, but it kind of muddles the bubbles. You know, I could totally see that. I love the drop shadow, but I can easily be convinced against it, and the bubble idea is why. Let's go back to our bubbles. Baboosh! And let's see, this is way too many, but oh man, we found it. This is cool. This is what we like to call the sauce. Sorry, I can't control myself. And what we're gonna do now is look at our layer, our main bubble, and we're just gonna replicate that. So the style is lighten. So we're gonna hit lighten. We're gonna go to 80%. Cool. What do we think? I'm feeling kind of happy with that. Let me get rid of the internet there. Oh, and the Gengar is not part of the poster. That's just my little gift because I love Gengar. We don't need any bubble muddling. Leave those bubbles alone. Oh, Mew, you're so precious. This is so nice. I can't wait to add a little bit of texture to it. You know, we need to add a little bit of gloss because, well, they're in a bubble. And right now, you can't really tell. This adds some extra bubbliness. I'm gonna turn this on and off so you can see. So we'll figure out how much of this we need. And the cool thing about this is what I can do is, hey, look at that. I just made it a monochromatic poster because this is a colorized layer. Isn't that awesome? Okay, come on ADD, we can do this. What I was doing was saying that what we can do is, we can muddle some of this here and, I think actually that might, never mind, let me not get too complicated. What I was gonna do was use this bevel and then mask out some areas, but I'm not sure that that's gonna work. That monochromatic did give me some ideas though. I wonder if these rays should even be blue or if they should be another version of pink. Or another version of purple. Let's use purple as the base. All right, let's get some votes. I promise we are going to do the giveaway. Put your name in the form if you haven't shown or if you haven't yet. If you already did, you don't need to re-enter. I promise we are going to do the giveaway right after I get at least 2 votes. Yay for the colors, or do we go back to contrast for the colors? Cool. Yeah, I mean, very easy to do a monochromatic version. You know, easy export. But let me know what's your fave either way. Would love to know what the votes are. This is really beautiful, if I do say so myself, and I'm only saying that because we made it together. I'm so happy that we did this. Ryan, thanks for coming back. Yeah, right? It's not Soda Pop anymore. I know there's no Mewtwo, sorry. Tinclay loves her contrast, so she is voting for blue. You know what? I think Dan, Dan, this is how I know that you are a dad and have to break up fights. You're just like, give everyone what they want, right? Let's make a version that's mono, and we'll make a version that has the contrast. Okay, awesome. Our decision has been made. We want le contrast. And contrast we will get. So I'm gonna open up this, paste that. Ooh, that is not the right blue. Let's make sure we're doing this right. We're gonna zoom in and get that blue right from Mew. Look at those beautiful pixels. God, I love pixels. Oh gosh, sorry. Don't want to offend. It's looking kind of 7-Eleven, right? Does anyone get those 7-Eleven vibes? And I'm not complaining. I might lighten it a little bit. But I'm kind of obsessed with these vibes that we're getting here. What happens if I lighten this? Not much, because all we have is one layer in front. Okay, that's cool. Well, let's go back to normal. Thank you guys for all of your opinions. It is time. No more back and forth. It's giveaway time. So what does that mean? It means I need to get this form open. Let me reload here. Okay, I am reloading the form. I am switching to pack pool setup. I am open. I don't have to say every single thing I'm doing, sorry. I do that even with my girlfriend. She's like, I don't have to know everything. I'm like, yeah, life's just more fun out loud. Okay, so let's look at our responses. Do we have any new people here? I see Frost King. I see definitely not Derek Reyes. I see Dan. I see Poke Prinko. I see Civic Gum. Awesome, now we get to add Civ Gum. I see Mad Shadow. And I see the wonderful Tin Clay. Look at this little community forming. I'm so happy to be here. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for designing with me, letting me know that I'm not alone, even if I'm physically alone here designing. This is definitely a team effort. So, who is this coming home with? Oh, let's see. There we go. Ching. Yeah, Dan, it is my fault. I think I did something at the beginning of the stream that made us have a little bit of a lag. But yeah, working on it. I actually also just bought the cable for my camera so that I can use a better camera next time. So I'm excited for that. Less talking, more wheeling. Ladies and gentlemen, good luck to all of you. Thank you so much again for being here. Remember, you gotta be here to get your pack, the last pack. Because the last pack also gets Les Zapdos. Poke Prinko! Woohoo! You're the winner. Congratulations! Second time winning with us. Thank you so much for being here. You have now officially already won. Let's get rid of the wheel screen now. You have won this beautiful promo Zapdos. She's gorgeous, darling. She's gorgeous. Just stunning. All right, and before I open it up, let me make sure you guys are here. So let me see some hype in the chat, because Poke Pringles is about to pull something. I see it. I feel it. All right, standing up. Here we go. Keep it in the camera, you know, because we don't want to. We're not doing some off-camera magic. All right, here we go. What do we have? We've got a code card. Stunning, wow. Okay. Oh, awesome. Poke Pringles is a Zapdos fan. You'd think I'd go all in on... Yeah, you've been going hard on 151. Let's see what Surging Sparks does for you here. Okay, here we go. Deadening. Mankey. That pocket. Zastrika. Hey, I love it. Take all that fire. Ooh, Paldean Tauros. I love all the Tauroses. Counter game. Oh, nice. Braviary. Love this card. Or Sirio. Wow, I gotta get better at these names. I'm still discovering these Pokemon, so I just discovered this opening Surging Sparks. Beautiful Pokemon. All right, let's see. Here we go. A Mankey, reverse holo. There's still a chance. There's still a chance. And an Eternatus. Beautiful cards. Really love these reverse holos. This is your pool for today. Felicidades. Congratulations. Eternatus. Oricario. Murdered that. And a Mankey. Awesome. Well, congratulations. Let me know if you want just those or if you want the full pack. I will send you whatever you desire. Let me get this here for you. Whoa, Pokedad Dan has a Zapdos that he is offering to Poke Prinko. That is so fantastic. Love that. And yes, and no matter what, you left home with the Zapdos. So that is your fourth winner. So not a bad night for hanging out, designing some Pokemon posters. Poke Prinko, you've got your own sticky note now. Oh yeah, we're cooking with gas. Whatever that means. Okay, awesome. Frost King's got theirs. Pokedad's got his. And that is our giveaway winners. So thank you all so much. We will be continuing on for about 15 more minutes because I'm going to add all of the texture to the poster and all of those details that just take it from a flat image to Yeah, something that's worth hanging and something that feels like we spent a lot of time on it. Because we did. And not just the amount of time we spent on it, but we all put some good love into it, and that deserves some time and attention. So here we go. Yeah, Poke Prinko has been going deep on 151. Tinclay, great question. For sure, it'll be... I am leaving to Miami next week. I was born and raised in Miami. Heyo. And so I'm going home to my family to see them for the holidays. So December 4th, I will be live. I'm skipping next week, which is the day before Thanksgiving. But I will be here the week after. And every Wednesday at 7 p.m., we're going to design Pokemon art. We're going to give away packs. I promise next time more. I meant to have 6 for today, and I wasn't able to. But next time we will. So 3 giveaways, 2 packs per person. And yeah, it's going to be awesome. And yes, Dan, thank you for mentioning that. You know what? It's not ready yet for people to join. I still have a lot to... I don't know what I'm doing. So I've never set up a Discord before. And so here, I'm sending the link. And so, let me know if that works. So yeah, poke around if you want. You'll see it's still a hot mess. But I did organize it. I just have to figure out how to do all the permissions. Oh, thank you, Poke Prinko. And you'll see there's already the PokeTuber category. So that is all set up. We just need to add things like roles, some, what do they call it? Permissions, all of that good stuff. And right now time is crazy because it's holiday season. I own a e-commerce brand. So it is a very crazy time for us. Yes, everyone, thank you for joining the Discord. That's fantastic. One of the great things about being in the Discord is that is where I'm going to start putting all of my design files. So not only are you going to have the poster, so not only will you have the poster, but you're also going to have the final files. So you guys can do what you want with them. They won't have the fonts embedded in them because that's illegal, and we're here to support artists. So I can't give you that, but I can give you the structure. And my hope is that young people, or whoever, I hate when people say that, anyone who is trying design out has access to these files and has a place to start. Young people, we're all young at heart. Yes, Sivgum, you did offer that, and I would so take you up on that. I'd love to do, a work for card trade. Love this community already. You guys have been so good. Let's continue designing. I'm so hyped. I'm so happy you guys got some cards tonight. And now we are going to make this poster pop. So let's talk about it. What do we want to do? Absolutely, that's exactly what I'll do. So I won't be able to embed the fonts, but what I'll do there is what Poke Prinko just asked is if I can rasterate it. And so what that'll mean is that when I convert this into a shape, eventually I will find that layer. Oh, there we go, convert to shape. Now it is no longer the font. So she can't change any of the text, but she still has the shapes. So yeah, Poke Prinko, animating that would be amazing. I love animated posters. Such a cool skill set. So I'll make sure to do that. Okay, I think something's telling me to add some paper texture. I want to add, first and foremost, we're going to start with our noise and our grain. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going into my filter tab. And I'm going to go into noise and add noise. And so what that's going to do is, whoa, it's going to do that, but it's way too much. So what we need to do is drop that baby down to like 2%. You see how that adds just a little bit of depth? Oh, it doesn't let me show you. I can do 0.1. So you see it adds this grain texture, which is essentially, it just darkens pixels in a randomized way. I don't know the exact, math of it, but that's essentially what it does, is that it randomly darkens some of the pixels, and that creates this grain texture. So already we've got a little depth there. I'm gonna convert this to a smart object. This is our shapes here. And then I'm also gonna give those some noise. And now that I chose the settings last time, I'm gonna follow those so that it feels the same. Awesome, already got a little bit of texture there. So let me show you the difference. We just went from this to this. Subtle, but important. Okay, this Mew is looking good. I'm gonna play with her a little bit later. Oh, that was weird. I'm gonna play with the Mew visual a little later. But for now, I think it's pretty good. Could maybe be a little bigger. Yeah, and then the bubble needs to be a little lower. Beautiful, that's good there. So now I'm going into my assets folder. I basically have a folder here. Here, actually, I'll just show you this because who cares? I'm a pretty organized person, so here you can see my Pokemon folder. And these are all my videos. This is how they're organized. I have all my assets, audio, brand, footage, visuals. I learned very early on, I have ADHD, so my files can't have ADHD. They need to be organized and set up, otherwise it's just a madhouse. But yeah, so I'm gonna go now into my resources folder, and I'm gonna go into my textures folder. Sorry, I realized I moved that again. These are all textures that I've downloaded. And now this is where I look to see, okay, which one is gonna make the most sense with this design? Plastic wrap is interesting because we could, let's see. I don't think that's gonna give us what we want. No, it's not gonna be plastic. Something like this I like. So this is a photocopy texture. And what we're gonna do to this. Hey Derek, welcome back. Oh, you missed a lot. We've got some winners. No crazy hits, but we were able to pull one great art rare. So we did pull this nice Damphy. And we pulled a few rares, a few reverses, beautiful cards. No crazy hitters, but yeah, it was a great time. So now we're just finishing the poster. Here's our layout, and we're just adding now some elements to make it feel more deeper, like it has more depth, and it wasn't just created on Photoshop. So here we go. I'm gonna put this here, and now after I lower the opacity, this is where I'm gonna work again with the layer style to figure out which layer is gonna give me the best effect. Oh, that's very cool. But I want it to be subtle. You see, there we go. Screen is looking close, color dodge. These are all doing what I want, and it makes sense. Linear dodge. I'm not great at the technical knowledge, but I know that linear dodge, I believe, selects any dark layers and brightens any light layers. So any white gets intensified, any black gets desaturated or removed. Somebody help me. I'm not here because I'm pretending to be an expert. That's not what this channel is about. I'm an enthusiast, and we're figuring everything out together. Okay, I really like that. We can see here these lines come down here. I think because there's the bubbles down there, I actually rather that be more up here. So let's do that. Let's move it a little higher. I kind of want this to be up in this corner. So to do that, I'm gonna size this up. I don't really care if this gets a little pixelated because it's just gonna add more of that texture. Yeah, but that's already looking great. What do you guys think? If you're still here, one, I appreciate you, you're amazing. And two, give me some thoughts, give me some opinions. Are we happy with where this is heading? Are there any aha moments, realizing that we missed something that we should add? Yeah, this is our poster, so let me know what you guys think. I am going to add, again, right now what we're doing is adding, the big three, depth, texture, and glow. And so what that means is that I'm just going one asset at a time and figuring out how can I add realism, how can I add texture or some depth into it to make it feel a little more alive, a little less computerized. So what I'm trying here is some bezels. I'm not a big fan of bezels usually, but like we've been saying, you know, this is all about testing. Design is all about testing things out. And so before I know that I'm not going to do this, I'm going to try it out. See, like that. I would love to know what you guys think. Do we like the Mew like this? Give me a vote, please. Or do we like the Mew like this? So here it is with it, and here it is without it. Oh, thank you, Dan. Dan said that the texture looks great. I appreciate that. Ryan, a straight poster you see that promotes a Pokemon game. Oh, that's really cool. Are you suggesting that we do that for one of our future posters? I like the idea of like putting a theme on it. My background is in advertising. I was an art director at a few ad agencies in New York, Chicago, San Francisco. So it'd be cool to go back into that and try making like an ad versus just a poster. Okay, one thing that I'm realizing, we have more margin on the side than I think we need. For such a geometric design, we have a little more room to play with. And so what I mean by that is here where the guides are at 50 pixels, I think I can get away with 25. So what I'm gonna do is now I'm gonna gather my assets, put this all together. So now I've got this folder and I'm gonna name it so I don't lose it, main text. And now I'm gonna make that align with the new margins. And now this is gonna need to align with the new margins. Okay, PokeDad Dan likes the Mutex flatter. And I am going to agree. I do like the 3D, but keeping in mind that our original intent here is to take inspiration from Japanese graphic design. While it's not like it's something that graphic design in Japan wouldn't include, I don't know that it's very typical in graphic design to have that kind of beveled text. We were already accomplishing a lot of that with this minimal geometric font. So guys, I think we're there. I'm gonna test one thing here, and what we're basically gonna figure out is where should this stop? There needs to be logic. Does it stop where the the psychic symbol ends? Does it stop where the 151 ends? Or does it stop where the Mu ends? And also, this needs a little number icon. Or does it? Let's see. I don't like how wide that icon is. I don't know why that's so wide. Maybe I can make it thinner. I think I'm forcing it in. It looked fine without it. Yep. Hide, leave it alone. Stop fidgeting. Oh my gosh, look what I'm doing. I'm panicking now. Let's get out of here. We're done. Okay, Dan, I'm agreeing with you. I think that we are going to remove that 3D element. And now we're going to do what I was just talking about, where we are figuring out where this Japanese text ends. Does it end right here? Does it end right here? And here? Or does it end all the way here? I think we know it's not this last one. I can already tell it's not going to be, but I want you guys to do it. No number symbol, Dan, you're right. So there's this. No, we don't have enough balance here, right? We need this space to feel a little bit empty so that there's some relief in the poster. So not doing that. Maybe we'll do this or we'll do this. End at 151. Yeah, I agree. And check it out. I think that this Japanese text, this is where we're also going to create a little more interest in the design. Yes, this has a very strict guide and we're using these margins, but on the left side, because we're breaking away from the English text, let's break away from the grid. Let's actually keep it off of the corner so that it's intermixed a little bit more, not too much. And then I'm gonna put it behind some of this. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. So it was here, and now it's here. Might feel a little subtle of a change, but it is a big one, I think, for the balance of the poster. So we are getting towards the end here. And check it out. I want to do something. We want to make sure that this artist gets credit. So although I can't add his name to the actual poster, I do want to make sure that I keep that image around so that we can, give him so that I can tag him on Reddit and let him know that we made this, and if he likes it, he can share it or whatever he wants with it. Okay guys, we are going to try one last thing for texture. I don't know if we're going to keep it, and what that's going to be is basically a dotted halftone effect. So this here, it's really actually just more dots, but there is a subtle halftone effect. And so I'm taking this layer from Illustrator, and we're going to bring it back to Photoshop. We're going to bring it here, and we're so close to the end, guys. So thank you so much for being here. This is our last element that we're adding. We're going to put it over the whole thing, but don't worry, it's not going to be anywhere near as intense as the vibe it's getting right now. First thing I did was I inversed it. Second thing I did was drop it to 10% opacity. Now I'm putting it behind everything, even behind our rays. And I want to make sure that this doesn't happen to the text. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to find my text. Here we go. I'm going to flatten this into a smart object so I can easily grab that text. Oh, why not? What you talking about? It says that there's no layers. Well, we'll deal with that in a second. Let's grab this mu. There we go. We can select that one. And what I'm going to do is mask and then inverse that mask. So now it's not in that letter. And I should be able to do the same thing with this Japanese text. It's giving me a little bit of a hard time right now. So let's see. Again, remember, when something goes wrong, let's blame ourselves, not the machines. Most of the mistakes I end up making here are user errors. So as much as I like to think something's not working, it's my brain. The brain is what's not working. So here we go. If this works, it worked. So correct. It was the brainium. I did miss one layer, so let's go back up and get that final text. Here, remove that from here. Awesome. Now that halftone doesn't overlap with the text, which is important because here, I'll show you so you guys can see, and I'll zoom in a little bit so that it's clearer. It takes a lot of focus. So this is without it, and this is with it. You see how much focus that takes from the mu? So I think we did a pretty good job. And honestly, I want to make this even more subtle. So now, even though it's at 10%, I'm going to go to the fill, and I'm going to lower the fill to something like 40%. And now it's really subtle, right? Now we can almost barely see it. But it's just adding those layers of details and texture and depth that take this to the end. Which is exactly where we are, ladies and gentlemen. At the 2-hour mark, we have, just as we intended, created a Mewtwo poster that I gotta say is pretty awesome. And it wouldn't look anything like this without you guys. You guys chose the Mew. You guys said to include the bubbles. You guys chose the font. Helped me figure out where to put the Japanese text because I had no idea. And just made this a really, really cool poster. Oh, wait, look, we're missing a layer. I turned it off accidentally. We're missing our bottom bubbles. There we go. Something felt like it was missing. Now she's complete. Okay, well, that is everything. We finished right on time, just as we hoped. Guys, thank you so, so much. I will be live again Wednesday, I think it's the 6th, but I don't have something in front of me. Let's find out. The 4th. I will be live December 4th with, I don't want to promise which collection because I said Surging Sparks last time and I couldn't find 6 packs. But I will make sure to have 6-packs, 3 winners, and yeah, we're gonna give away some great cards. So make sure you come. Stay tuned. If you join the Discord, I will make sure to drop the files in there. But I'll also put it in the community tab for now, just to keep it easy. I'm a tiny channel, so I don't want to make it hard for anyone. Yeah, thank you again. Guys, this is special. I will see you all in 2 weeks. I hope you have a fantastic Thanksgiving break. Be with your family. If you're not from America, just have a great week. And yeah, thank you so much for spending your time with me. I know that there's a lot of things you could be doing. So stay balanced, stay healthy, keep hunting for Pokemon, and yeah, stay tuned. Bye, guys.